Alright guys, day 2. Whoa, what a blast I've been having here. We found this new place. Oh man, did I take a chance on this one, because I have these guys with me. Where's that bend? Hey, why don't both of you get there? Get a quick picture. Father-son moment. Hey, move just a little bit that way. Oh, this is good. I like this. I'm gonna take a quick picture. I'm actually running video too, but I figure no one's gonna mind. Get a couple. Perfect. So there's Nico and Dave. You guys know. That's Matt. Say hi, Matt.
Hey.
You're on YouTube. Matt's a neighbor of mine. We just met today. He's actually friends with Nico, and he came out. I was happy to have him come out with us. And this is a great little spot we just found.
This is one of those things you go, oh, this. No, the other stuff you see this, and this is like.
I have this.
In a clearing, first of all. Yeah. And all the branches are gone.
But Nico, you know what makes this unusual is that it's just kind of plopped in the middle of everything. There's nothing.
It's plopped in the middle of a forest.
Yeah.
That is clean.
Get that X.
All the stuff we came through was dirty.
Look at this bend by Matt.
These are remarkable. It's shoved underneath this scoop here to hold it down.
Oh yeah, look at that. And it looks like it's been like this for quite some time. Like I think this spot's been around for a while. See how that one's bent? It's living still. That one's broken, still alive. I love this little spot. This is, you know, again, what we would call maybe like a wallow. Nico, you love this.
I do.
That does that.
The way it bends all the way back, it hits that other tree.
Yeah. You see it like this here, all this? I see the same thing. It means something. I see it duplicated constantly.
The designs are duplicated.
Oh yeah. Look at the break in the middle. To me, this is like just an undeniable Sasquatch spot. Oh yeah. So what does this tell me, or tell us? We have to go more. We have to go more, because it's going to get better. What's this little tied up mess next to you, Nico?
What?
What's this little mess right here? Is it just branches, or is that something going on?
So them though.
Is it them or?
Well, I would say it's them since this is.
Oh yeah, it's just I thought it was going to be more complicated.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Onward. Oh yeah, look at this. This is cool. I'm so happy to show you guys something new and different. This is good. You see this? This is good. Look at the X's in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really good.
The teepees. Look at the 4 of them. Oh, that's all from one clump. Oh, I know exactly where we are. Matt, you do too. That's the bend on the road.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you saw, they did some clearing there.
Yep.
Like dozed it a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know it was this close. Cool, I know exactly. We could actually walk up the road, you guys. You want to do that? Wow. So this is a closed road. I'm talking to the camera over here, and we managed to keep coming up. We walked out. I didn't film that place I've been doing the gifting, and half of the apples are gone, and with no trace, and the other half are still there. Can't figure that one out. All right, cool. So you see the X's on the back side of this one. So there's another what we'll call wallow, and we'll just copy Rio.
Yeah.
I think Rio, you coined the phrase there.
Yeah, I think you did.
But I've seen someone else once was looking up at like, Rio, that is not the definition of a wallow. You were wrong. And it's like, he's just making up a name. It could be anything. You know, you could call it Bob if you want. You know, I think it fits. I'm gonna go with Rio on that one.
End of the pine stuff.
I tagged, look over here, see behind, see the X's behind?
It is. We just walked through it.
Yeah, look at the X behind, see it? Look over there, Nico.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that one from the below.
Oh yeah, look.
This was originally was here.
Yeah.
But the second one over there wasn't.
Sure looks like it, doesn't it? Sorry. Hey, Nico, when you pointed out this big one,
Yeah.
you missed the little tiny one.
Oh, yeah?
Right next to it, the same thing, and it bends in. You see it? And it's tucked under.
Uh-huh.
Little baby.
Wow.
You know, I see it all the time, the big one, little one. See, big bend, tucked, little bend, tucked. That's Daddy and Junior. So we came through this new forest. I'm coming around that way. This new, like when I say new forest, I mean like, you know, literally new, like it's 20 years old maybe, you know, and we have these breaks and bends and really cool. I mean, like, you just know it's them. Signals everywhere, pathways. Thanks to Nico and Dave and Matt for just coming. We're doing some new exploration today. And, you know, normally I would just take them to the sickest stuff, but we got some big moose poop over here.
Yeah.
That's a big boy.
There's a little blue area in here.
I don't even know if the camera can really make out what's going on in
No, I
there.
don't think it can.
It's like,
But that is a little entrance in there. You can almost crawl in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, those little people that come out and start kicking you in the shins, so you gotta be careful. You know, they're like, what are you doing? Is this big?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do? Would you pick? Would you step on him and pick him up and give him a hug? Would you use your ninja stick?
There's a square. Yep. Couple of them.
Hey, it really looks like they came in here for some firewood, you know, 20 years ago.
Oh, I think this was logged, definitely.
Yeah, look, or maybe literally logged, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe that's the reason it's new.
Yeah.
I'm seeing more of this, Nico, over here. Like,
Yeah, I think
it's kind of boring, but I'm trying to figure out why they do that here. So we got some more of this here. Really cool, like, wallows we found. I'm just gonna call them wallows from now on. I don't care. I'm copying Rio. Oh. Breaks and bends. It's deep forest. It seemed to have been logged. We're not far from the road. I don't know how far we are, but not too far. 500 yards into this forest. We've walked 2 or 3 miles in the woods to get here, but the road actually cuts in, and we're in this strange place. I know, I see them all. It's kind of freaking me out. Like, I don't get it. There's no real structures. I mean, there's a couple, you know, like, but there's nothing like, you know, consistently I'm finding new types of areas. Here's an X. There's an X in there. Look at this. This is getting thicker and thicker. This could be good in here. Turn it off and go in there.
And this thing. Asterisk right here. Look at this over here. Deep wood. Oh, we've got a beautiful bed over here.
I've had enough bends. Oh yeah, it is good, isn't it? It's rare when you see the really good ones in aspens.
A-frame.
Mm-hmm.
Loves those A-frames. It seems like it's getting a little better. Is that the road in front of us? Okay, yeah, it is. I know exactly where we are. That road is 50 feet to your right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to keep it reasonable, under an hour for sure.
Yeah. Some people are like, oh, it's too long. And other people are like, no, longer. We want it longer.
Yeah. Well, if you're into it. That's
So it depends on who you're talking to, you know? This is a really good blind. I mean, this is so good. You know why? Look on the backside.
Yeah.
You get the X back there. That's really good. I like this.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah, this is good. I mean, compared to what we were seeing in back there.
Yeah.
This is good.
Make it halfway in.
Of course. Oh, I see where I am. Okay. I've never been here. I've been right by here, but I've never been in here. Oh, yeah. This is good in here, Nico. Check it out. We got 1, 2, 3, I guess 4. At least 4 good X's right here. And it's all barricaded off, and it's that green grass they love. Like, you know, in another month, this grass will be up a little bit more. I got, look. Oh, it's growing. How is those branches just laying there? And then look what it is. There's the road. You know, you can just sit here and watch people walk down the street. See that? This is a road that's 10 miles away from a town, but nevertheless, people go up it. Matt's been snowmobiling up that road for years. Look, it's right there. These Sasquatch love to watch the road. Nico, how do you know you're going exactly the right way? Yeah, this is exactly where you gotta go. This is good. Let me turn it.
Leaning that way, I'm thinking that's the way to go.
All right, I'm gonna turn it back on when we get in. This is good. What's that?
I like the enchanted forest.
Yeah, this is a neat little forest actually, considering it's so close to a road. See, what I believe is this forest is not close to that road.
Yeah.
The road is close to the forest. So these guys were all here before that road was put in here. I think it was 40 years ago, 50 years ago. And I believe this was an existing area. We just paved our way right through it.
Here we go.
Yeah. But I hear people all the time like, wow, they're sure close to the road. I'm like, no, we're close to them. It's pretty simple. They didn't just get here yesterday. And, you know, it would have took me 4 days to walk to Bigfoot Universe at best through the forest without the road, and I would never have found it. So those are the kind of places I'm looking for this summer, where I can take the full time and really get out there.
Right.
And like spend. Sometimes it's going to be alone. You know, I gotta sleep in there all night by myself. You know, which can be depends on your mood. It could be no problem if you think too much.
Yeah.
You can scare yourself to death. And then if things start happening, like your tent is all of a sudden being dragged through the woods, or
Right.
I don't believe these guys do that here, but I hear the stories a lot. That's a great X right there. Typically, I like them if they're touching, but you know this is them. I've showed it to you twice already. I don't know if you watched, but see how there's the third one up top. Did you see that earlier?
Look at that. Yep.
The same thing we saw down there, and there's the one blatantly coming up and touching in this case, it's exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's just too blatant. There's structures all in there too. You see that? I was saying before, there's these leaners come up. There's always one on the X. And I think this X is separated like by a little bit. I have a feeling at some point they were actually touching. So if you know, well, I'll have to wait till the camera's off, but I'll talk to you about Holy Cross. Hey, Nico, you see that big X we're looking at?
Yeah.
Do you see what's leaning on the top of the one, just like I keep saying? There's that one leaner that comes up and hits the right top of the X.
Yeah.
It's just so important for some reason. I don't know why.
You got a big bend right here.
And basically what it does is it makes another X at the top.
Right.
I'm talking about that leaner, and then I got these two. This is a great little spot in here. It really is. And if you look closely, Nico, there's some structures, you know, all in here. You see all the bends in there? So
There's an X here.
we should
And a big bend.
probably go in here before we leave.
Yeah,
no.
right through.
I think it's more stuff than when I was here last time.
Okay, so there's leaners all over the place, but then you come, there's a big junction right there.
Look at that. See that? It's impossible. I love how this one locks there.
Yeah.
and that one locks up
You
there.
come around
Can you
here.
see that, how this goes and just locks in?
You see how the tree is just in the hole in here.
We're doing double videos. Look at that. And then it has an incredible asterisk behind it.
Place. Unless you're in here, you can't really see most of it.
Yeah, it's hard.
Look at here. Even
Yeah,
the
this is
mix-up.
definitely one you want to be in here.
Yep.
And it has a little walk around. You know, you
Yeah.
go in, you come out.
Yeah.
Like everything else.
Yeah.
If this was all by accident, you know, sooner or later, you're not going to have a walk around. Like it's going to, you can't walk in, you can't walk out. But in here, you can always walk in and you can always walk out. That was worth seeing. That was
remarkable.
That's really good. You get another picture of that. That's really good. This is an active area. This is where they sit and watch. We've heard them make noises at us in the car when we stop. So we usually turn the car off because another X right here. Oh, you know what else we can do? Oh, real quick. That was a tree, right?
Yeah.
We can just walk right across the street, and then it's just as cool over there.
Yeah.
And we don't have to, you know, we're not really going anywhere. But this way I can show these guys some more stuff. I don't want to. I told Nico this was just practice. This is all just yesterday and today, Dave, are practice for the real areas. Seriously. Oh, is the golf ball there? Watch this. Oh, there it is. It was here. I filmed it. I found. That's weird. Okay, I found this golf ball in there. Like that. On video. And I filmed it. Am I filming? I am filming, sorry. And it was just like that. And now, I mean, I guess it could have just fell out. But last time I was here, it was still in there. And I keep checking that. I don't know. I have no explanation. I don't know how. It's a pretty new golf ball, too. Look. I don't play golf. I have no interest in golf at all. And that's pretty new.
Yep.
A good golf ball? Play?
No.
You don't play?
Yeah. No.
I think Titleist is good, right? You know this? You see this?
Oh yeah.
That's them. This is upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a quick picture. Actually, Nico, I think up here, there's somewhere really worth looking at up here, too. Let me turn it off for a second. All right, so we got down to the road. I wanted to show you what some of the main signs are here. Basically, this is how I find the big worlds. And then in here, unfortunately, I don't believe there is one. It may be, but it's like miles. Like there's one 2 miles that way or 2 miles that way. It's really difficult, 2 miles. Too hard to even. So you get this big bend. It comes out one way, and then you have another one. It's actually really big, but it stops there. You know, it's just an ultimate confirmation. And if you look at this bend here, it's just insane. It is so wrapped. I've never seen one so wrapped in my life before. Look at this one. I mean, that thing is so spring-loaded. I've showed this before. It's so spring. I mean, that thing would, at least at one point, would have been like,
yeah.
And it's, turn the camera off, hold on.
Yeah.
That's what I think. He's not alone, but he's the one I see. And he's probably sitting in the bushes 100 feet from you. I know you probably won't believe it, but it's, I get home and I see the pictures and I'm like, he was right there.
Yep.
But I'll swear to God, while I'm here, there's nothing here. Like, I feel like there's nothing here.
That's cool.
Because they're not making, unless they're making noises, it's hard to believe. There's some pretty big aspens right there. This is a nice, really nice, beautiful aspens.
Cool stand.
Must have good water here or something.
Mm-hmm.
So look at this tree. That's why I turned it on, I forgot. I feel like that tree might be a little bit too big to have done that. And it's wedged between literally a clump of 4 trees. So I'm thinking even if that fell, look at the big end. Like that's, I don't know, 20 feet? 18 feet? So we feel like that was done by them. I mean, I also have the leaner, you know, right next to it. You know, if that was just out by itself, I didn't see anything, I wouldn't look much to it, but there's actually a trident leaner there. Nothing too exciting. It's a little weird here. I got brakes here. fresh brakes. And I got an X in the sky, basically. It comes out of those woods, just like a little hangout. I got a brand new one here that goes that way, and a brand new one that goes that way. I see that a lot as well. I believe those two used to be together and were split. So you know, not quite as exciting here as it was. I hope those guys had an okay time, because you know, like I said, my access is still restricted to my high elevations. And I mean, you can see here, that's 2,000 feet lower than where I go. You know, and you'll see there's still snow up there. Like, it's not like it's patchy, it's just 100% covered in snow. So I'm working on it. I hope these guys enjoyed their day a little bit. So, over and out. Let me zoom in and say over and out. Overabundance of, you know, deadfall starting to pile up right here. I'm gonna go take, these guys are going that way. I'm gonna take a peek in here. I think this is where I should look. The demonic wallow. You see this? Look at the size of that tree. Look at all these brand new trees pushed down in here. I'm like in a secluded, like, wind-free forest. And I find the demonic wallow. Look at that over the water. It's amazing that that thing just happened to find its way between those trees. More breaks and bends right there. I think this is important to show you guys. You know, it's not going to be as dramatic and as exciting as yesterday's video, but it gives you an idea, you know, of different situations and different setups. And look, you can tell it used to be right there. Different. Everything's different everywhere I go. And I don't know, I'm still working on it, you know. What is going on here? You know, kind of makes an X there. The demonic wallow. Look at that. I don't know how well the camera's picking this up. That's an entire tree. It's just got, there's no stump on the end either. You know, I'll be willing to win. I'll be willing to bet the wind blows over trees if show me the stump. Okay, that's when a tree most likely gets pushed over. Is there's a stump because the roots weaken. To snap that, it's not easy. And I don't believe there's wind in here, so there's snow though. Definitely snow. All right. We may go into another spot real quick. Otherwise, we're going to call it a day and get a beer. And I hope to see you guys soon. I'll be out on my own, hopefully by the end of this week and this weekend. Looking for new spots and trying to get as high as I can. On the other side, I found out I can access the other side of Bigfoot Universe. It's still 10 miles away, but there's no gate. And I'm going to see how far I can drive in this snow. It should be interesting. What is this we're walking on? Looks like, it almost looked like a footprint right there. But I think it's deer, or, you know, elk or something. And he just kind of dragged. See that in there? Sorry, my camera's loose on the tripod. All right, over and out.